My name's STARSIELSKI. I'm an artist inventor. I live in Jamaica Plain. A friend of mine just gave me this. So I hem the sleeves. Isn't it cool? 3/4 sleeves. Richard Burbage sort of showed me the photo of it, but it was a totally different concept. And for one of my clients, Tony Davlin, I was working for him in the square, and they were throwing this part out. So it was on the loading dock, so I took it, and then I machined this cup here, this stainless part, and then I use this ultraviolet glue that seals it. So you have this clear seal. And this is really great for like a party, so you got the bottle of bourbon and the dinner here, and then you can spin it around, you know. It's called Thermal Comfort Device, and it's a bed body heater that I've created in 2002 to 2004. It took about 2 years to make. And what it's about creating a surrogate lover, creating a physical piece that represents an emotion that we're lacking in our collective society. It's not about getting laid, it's not about sex, it's about love, and it's about the lack of love. And it's so funny when people get so fired up, like, what do you mean you're not having sex? You know, like, you know, they think that's the end. But that's not the end, you know? That's not even the beginning. I love a lot of people, and I try to tell them all that. And then sometimes when I tell the people that I love them and I haven't for the first time, they get a bit nervous. And it's really funny, you know? It's usually like the guys, you know? I would say I'm romantic, very emotional, very sensitive. Sounds funny to say. But it's true. I mean, I'm hypersensitive, or I wouldn't be sort of in tune to making this artwork about people and, you know, disconnections, and so emotionally caught up in the way that I talk to people or deal with people. Probably, yeah. And I felt quite bad for it. Because my emotions were hurt. So, you know, it's sort of like balance. Well, I like it because it's very real, and everybody's not white. And, you know, it's just like there's a mixture of all people, classes, society, sort of that somehow functions here together. Well, when I graduated art school in '99, Mass Art, so I'm a Mass Art alum, I had my first solo show there on 57th Street. And I thought, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you got to go to New York, but I got this show, and I got a great studio in North Cambridge. And I got this great award. I graduated at the top of my class in sculpture, 3D. It's called the Crosby Award. So it allowed me to get some money to get my studio. And when I went to New York and I had that show, I realized that I saw so many people trying to work so hard just to pay for their place. Never mind thinking about making art or commenting on social problems or beauties. My sister watched the second towers fall. And she was living in the West Village at the time, and she had co-workers sleep over because they couldn't leave the island. And then I spent the night watching it with my friend Christina Fulham, who's actually getting married in October. And we watched it together on film, and then the next day she found out her cousin died in the towers. I think I thought, like a lot of like sort of young like men in America, it was like, you know, it's time to, you know, get some guns, join the army, and, you know, fight these guys back. What makes me happy? Connecting people who get something from one another. My inability to sit still. I have a really hard time with that.